Hello and welcome to our first playthrough of Outer Wilds. This is a blind playthrough. All I know about it is there's a higher than average amount of banjo music. Just getting right into it. Here it's good. Digging the music so far. We're gonna take a sec to plug in our gamepad, because that's what they recommended, so that's what we'll start out with. I've been playing a lot of puzzle games lately, and this always comes up on the list. It's been recommended by a couple of viewers. But I don't know what to expect. So, profile name. Okay, here we go. So we're going to go through some settings first. I like it when games do that first and foremost. Let's see here. We've got our controller set up. Let's see. I wish games would tell you the maximum. Like this full, can I change it to like even more full? No. Alright. We're good here. Yeah, so there's that spaceman playing the banjo, right? That's all I know about this. Oh, okay. We're right into it. Slate. Here's our pilot, back from your pre-launch camp out under the stars, I see. So it's launch day, huh? Seems like only yesterday you joined the space program, and suddenly here you are, leaving on your first solo voyage. What do you say, ready to get this beauty off the ground? It's all fueled up and ready to go. All systems go. Glad you're excited, but remember, if you wreck the ship, I'm not building you a new one. I'm not made of lightweight, re-entry grade aluminum alloys, you know? Anyway, you'll need to get the launch codes from Hornfels at the observatory before you can lift off. Just bring those here once you said your goodbyes or whatever. Alright, so we need launch codes from Hornfels at the observatory. I feel like I'm playing Clue. Oh, shit. That was fast. Ugh. Right. Those planets are moving real fast. Right, that's how we get to our ship. I can tell I'm gonna like the vibe of this game. Alright, jump is hold and release. Just a little different. It almost feels like you're jumping on the moon. Micah. Hey, it's you! Slate said you're blasting off in your ship today. I'm really excited to see the launch. Aren't you going to space? Better not have changed your mind. I hear you and Slate beefed up the model ship. Can I see it? Yeah, we recalibrated the controls and installed better thrusters. Want to give it a test drive? Slate says it's just like the real thing, only less likely to start fire. Try to land on one of the geyser pools. Show me what you got. Show me your moves! Alright, got a bit of a tutorial here. Up and down with the triggers. Oh, hello. Alright, this does not bode well. I feel like I'm playing Rocket League all over again. Oh man, there's like no stabilization here. Just rolling all over the place. Was I supposed to do that? I guess to slow down, I need to go backwards, right? Alright, that makes sense. Okay. Okay. We're learning. Alright, try to go to that far one. If we can make it there, then we're done with practice. Ah, alright. We are masters of flight. What do you think of that, Micah? What a landing! Guess that's why Slate lets you fly the real thing, huh? Yeah. Heyo, Hatchling. I hear you're leaving us to seek adventure amongst the stars. When you return, let's you, me, and Gossin open up a bottle of the good stuff. I'm only seeking adventure amongst one star, actually. Other stars are too far away. The good stuff is less delicious sap wine, a more daunting digestive challenge. Another metaphor ruined in the name of scientific accuracy. Nevertheless, I do hope you enjoy your travels. Good luck! Alright. Door we can't open. Reteal? You're actually blasting off in that thing? They really don't explode as often anymore. All I know is between the space program and Micah's model rockets, things seem to burn to the ground a lot more than they used to. Outer Wilds Ventures presents postcards from orbit. This projector is linked to our Sky Shutter satellite, which is currently orbiting Timber Hearth. The satellite's equipped with 2 onboard cameras. See if you can take a snapshot of our village. Okay, so we've got another tutorial here. Okay, so this satellite is moving. Oh, that's the village right there. The satellite is moving, and the longer I take between photos, obviously, the further it moves. So... okay. This pilot seat, used by pioneering astronaut Feldspar, is all that remains of our inaugural flight into space. Though it's been argued such a distinction requires a breathtakingly liberal definition of flight, that day will nevertheless always be remembered as a landmark achievement in Hearthian history. So this is like a little museum. Alright. So we're a species that can do space travel, but it seems like it's a very new program. So it's launch day, huh? Al's gonna miss you. Speaking of launch day, I was thinking about it, and the platform those ships launch from's getting old. Isn't it about time you built a new, less flammable one? That big tree in the village would be a perfect choice. I wouldn't mind helping out the space program. Just say the word. The launch pad is flammable? Oh, didn't you realize that? Don't worry. It's held up for all these launches so far. It'll definitely be fine for yours. Probably. I am brimming with confidence in these people. Nice. You got a little banjo there, buddy. Just started. Welcome, Tequila Dragon, to the stream. Give me an idea if the audio balance is okay. Yeah, we just started. Hello there, Space Cadet. I hear you're leaving the crater today. If you meet any of the other travelers up there, remind them to take proper care of their instruments, won't you? Alright, so there's other people up there. Tell me about the travelers' instruments. Oh, sure. I made all their instruments, you know. Let me see. There's Chert's drums, Rydbeck's banjo, and Gabbro's flute. Okay, so these are actually literally instruments. And Feldspar's harmonica, of course, though. Feldspar's been missing for a long time. Sometimes it feels like just yesterday they were playing their harmonica around the campfire. Anyway, you hear music in space, that'll be one of the space program's other travelers. If you feel like company, you can always pull out your signal scope and track them down. Okay, so there's going to be audio clues on finding these people. Observatory, good. Headed in the right direction here. Tephra and Galena. Hello, astronaut. If it isn't my favorite troublemaker. We wanted to play hide and seek, but Moraine won't let us borrow their signal scope because it's really delicate and not supposed to be thrown around like that. Hey, if we can use your signal scope, can we? Can we please? We'll even let you use it. We'll even let you be it. Sure, let's play. Alright, we've got another tutorial here. Here are the rules. Galena and me will hide with these radios, and you'll use your signal scope to find us. Last one to be found wins. Okay, close your eyes and start counting. Alright. The little circle comes together when we get close. Picking up both of their signals. I see you there, buddy. Oh, shit! Alright. Didn't realize that you could fall in this game. Go for this one first, maybe? Are we closer? They might be... They're up there somewhere. Alright, let's not fall down this time. And we'll try to get behind the waterfall. Probably this way. There we go. Oh, you found me? But my hiding spot was super good. And nobody thinks to check under waterfalls, kid. Don't forget, you have to find both of us. Alright. Let's see. Can I jump onto this building? There you go. Ah. I won? I'm happy. Thanks for playing with us. Alright. So, Tequila, how's your day going? Sleepy? Oh, I didn't talk to this Fisher guy yet. Fishing rhyme. Singing helps me pass the time. You're leaving the crater? Guess we'll all be a little busier without you to lend a hand. That big water planet, Giant's Deep, that's where I'd go. Interesting. You try the observatory? I've literally never seen them anywhere else. It's a little disconcerting how fast things move in space. Alright, we've got a lot of stuff going on here. Trying to start a fire? What? Hi, astronaut. You know the patch of ghost matter inside this fence? No? Glasson said it used to be bigger when they were hatchling. This ghost matter evaporates. Just takes a super long time to go away. Hope there's still ghost matter in the village when I'm grown up. Ghost matter's awesome. It'll burn the heck out of you too. Why is everything burning everything else? You know ghost matter's how Tektite lost their foot, right? Oh, really? That's so cool! Ghost matter. The green crystal things? Okay, got a big old tree here. Hmm? Oh, hello, astronaut. This is good weather for your launch, right? That's lucky. What are you up to? I'm using my signal scope to pick up sounds from distant planets. It's set to the Outer Wilds Ventures frequency, so I can pick up the traveler's music. Last night I heard Rybek's banjo coming from Brittle Hollow. Hope that means they're safe. I can hear different planets too. It depends on what time of day or night it is, since different planets are in the sky at different times. Signal scopes are cool. Alright, let's see. Hmm. Whoop. Thing moves way too fast. Oh, hello. It's like a... It's like a didgeridoo or something. That's cool. Drums. I feel like the sun, the stars, hiding stuff. Alright. Oh, did I miss the observatory? I must have missed it. see what this says. Hey, come say hi to your old flight coach before you launch. I've got zero-G training set up if you want a refresher. Sounds good to me. Hey, I thought I might see you before the big launch. Nerves getting the better of you? A little nervous, yeah. Good. Everyone should be a bit nervous going into space. I got cocky during my first flight and nearly put a new crater in the moon. Oh man, he's missing an eye. Still, I was never as green as you. Hey, I've gotten better. Think so, do you? Feel like proving it to your old flight coach? There's a satellite, which is definitely not just a piece of broken mining equipment, set up down in the zero-G cave and in need of repairs. If you're looking for a little last-minute zero-G practice, head down the lift and into the cave, or don't. As long as you're confident you can make ship repairs in space. Cool, get to it. Try not to concuss yourself right before your first launch. Good writing. It's funny without being obnoxious. Wow, really going down there, huh? Flashlight, okay. Not in zero-G yet. Some sort of a mine here. Zero-G cave. Suit up. Alright, triggers to up and down thrust. Left stick for horizontal, so kind of like the spaceship, right? Except we are the spaceship. Hey, nice of you to drop down. Give me the dirt. Some fresh dirt. Not much happening down here lately. Let me think. Come to think of it, Tektite saw something crash outside of the village crater earlier. That's new and different. Oh, hey, how about that? Yeah, they were on Firewatch with the old scout launcher. Saw smoke, so they went to check it out. Safety first, right? No, I'm kidding. I said that to Tektite once. Pretty rude how long they left it off for, if you ask me. Alright, so yeah, these people are not too big on safety. Zero-G cave. I guess we're just going down, right? Oh, yep, here we go. Alright, roll. Oh, Jesus. Right stick. Okay, cool, that's rotation. I'm gonna try to go for this. Oh, good, we can kind of, make it a little easier match velocity. Okay, we got it. Alright. So step one is lock on, then match velocity. And then just gradually go over to it. Sweet. Is our fuel going down? I did not think to notice if we were full. Is that going to be an issue? Yeah, it's going down. Well, that's a little concerning. Cool, cool, cool. Nicely done. Of course, it'll be a little more stressful when you're hurtling through space, but just remember your training and try not to hit anything big. I can see you're itching to get off this rock, so get to the launch codes in the observatory and get out of here already. Best of luck out there, and hey, try to avoid getting yourself killed now that I put so much time into training you, got it? I won't let you down, Gossan. Unless I die. Alright, let's check out this thing. Oop. I saw smoke coming from Young Bark Crater up north and figured I should go check it out. You can use the scout launcher, just please don't break it while I'm gone. Tech tight. So is this one last tutorial here? East. Nome Ruins.
Hey, listen!
Hold on. We've got a new follower, but I can't read it. We're gonna have to fix that. Eagervol, thank you for the follow. Hope you're having a good day. Northwest Geyser Mountains. Someone's just whistling up there. That's cool. Young Bark Crater. Alright, so this is some sort of a scout launcher. What does that mean? Oh, cool! So it's like a little grenade. Yeah, I've heard amazing things. I just got finished playing the new Riven and then Abduction. And so far, definitely different, but kind of similar cozy vibes. Very cool. Okay, so we're going to the observatory. Looks like it's over here. I'll be playing this most of the day. Thursdays happen to be my day off, so gonna get as big of a foothold as possible here. Outer Wilds Ventures founding members clockwise from top left: Hornfels, Gossan, Slate, and Feldspar. So who's Esker? Are they taking the picture? Big thanks to these additional founding members of Outer Wilds Ventures, without whom we would never have gotten off the ground. Matthew Steinhauer, Ben Etherington, Query You Up the Pie, Jordan Frith, Mom Cummings. Are these, like, backers or something? Sean Sharp Templar Farrell, Stephen Ursel, Ryan Omrecker, or maybe just people in development. Outer Wilds Ventures Timber Hearth's first and only space program was founded to explore the farthest reaches of our solar system. Feldspar was the first Hearthian to be intentionally launched into space. That qualifier is a little disconcerting. They completed the first orbit around Timber Hearth and later made the first of what would be many landings on our moon, the Attlerock. Alright. Who was the first unintentionally launched person? Hey, it's my favorite astronaut. Launch day at last, eh, buddy? It's the Translator Tool's inaugural flight, too. I'm so excited, it's making me nauseous. Just think, you'll be able to translate any Nome text you want anywhere you are. The two of us put a lot of hours into inventing that tool, so don't break it, okay? Oh, jeez. Do not break it. Ignore me, okay? I'm just nervous, and I'm not even one going into space. How you feeling? Take a cat break here. I got our cat. I need to sync up some royalty-free dubstep music for when she decides and comes to dance around. I'm terrified! Oh, don't let me make you nervous. You've been training for this day since we were hatchlings, remember? You'll do great, I promise. Boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and pants. So what's the dirt? You here to see the new Nome statue? New statue? You haven't heard? Gabbro brought it back with them from Giant's Deep, and Hornfels just finished prepping it for display. This is it right here. Neat, huh? Makes me wish we could see a real live Nome looks like, but I guess this is as close as we'll ever get. Check it out. Looks like they had fur. Fur is weird. This is the first fully intact statue ever found, you know. For how old it is, it's in great shape. Boots and pants. Is that Family Guy? Ah, jeez. Got a little carried away there. Go on. You have a ship to launch. Take care of yourself out there, you hear? Geico commercial. Yeah. Every so often I think of pet names. Yes. And like if I get two cats at the same time, I would name one Boots and one Pants. This remarkably intact statue was carved by the Nome, an ancient species who dwelled in our solar system thousands of years ago. The statue provides us with our most detailed look yet at the Nome, who appear to have been covered with a layer of fur. Note the decorative jewelry that has been carved as part of the antlers. Though their artifacts and structures would have been found on almost every planet in the solar system, we still have no idea where this species came from or what happened to them. Yeah, they do look kind of goat-like, huh? 3 eyes. Very interesting. Well, this is cool. It's like another museum. Future site of our next exhibit. If you've enjoyed your time with Outer Wilds, please consider supporting our planned museum expansion. Our quest to explore the furthest reaches of our solar system wouldn't be possible without generous visitors like you. We thank you profusely for your support, and we hope to see you again soon. Is that like a tease of DLC or something? What is going on here? Watch closely. These balls move on their own. The ground's perfectly level, so what do you think causes this spooky motion? The answer is the moon. As it orbits our planet, the Attlerock's gravity pulls on objects from different directions. In fact, it's pulling on you right now. Is this our solar system? Stars like our sun generate light and heat by fusing hydrogen into helium. As it grows older, the star runs out of hydrogen and starts to contract. Oh, it's just the life cycle of a star. I get it. As the star's core contracts, it gets hotter, causing the outer layers to expand. The star has become a red giant. The core is hot enough, it starts to fuse helium into carbon. And then it fucking dies. If a star is massive enough, it will continue to fuse carbon into even heavier elements like iron. Ultimately, the star will collapse under its own gravity and then explode in a violent event called a supernova. Based on Chert's observations, this will one day be the fate of our own sun. So no mention yet of a black hole. Got a little anglerfish here. This specimen was found attached to the landing gear of one of our ships that flew close to Dark Bramble. It appears well suited to living in dark places with minimal atmosphere. Right, that looks spooky as hell. Got some ruins. This crystal was taken from a Nome ruin on Brittle Hollow. It seems to create a local gravity distortion and was most likely used to traverse steep surfaces. Try it out. Hello. This is gonna be a puzzle. Jeez. Oh jeez, how do I get out of it? Oh, okay. Little lander there. The Nome technology brought back from space by our astronauts has been a great boon to Outer Wilds ventures, allowing us to modify expedition gear in exciting and useful ways. For example, the Little Scout now boasts a warp retrieval capability that allows astronauts to recall their scouts almost instantly. This has dramatically reduced the number of scouts lost to the depths of space. We just tried that out. What you see here are parts of the Nome skeleton. We can tell from their skulls that they possessed antlers and, quite unusually, only 3 eyes. The Nome body was most likely adapted for living exclusively on land. The differences in the Nome's anatomy, such as their shockingly fragile bone structure, show us that Harthians couldn't have descended from Nomian ancestors. It's not clear where the Nome originated from, or why they disappeared. We hope to find more clues to this puzzle as we explore our solar system. And I think we're almost done. I don't know if you're getting sick of me reading, but I'm getting sick of hearing my own voice. Aside from the dwellings and structures they built, the Nome also made art. This decorated pottery was discovered at Brittle Hollow. Some ancient Nome art depicts strange animals, foreign celestial objects, and other objects that can't be found in our solar system, which makes us wonder whether the Nome originated elsewhere in the universe or simply had vibrant imaginations. Were the Nome born in our solar system, or were they born among stars and planets? And if they were, how and why did they come here? These are just some of the questions we hope to answer through further xenoarchaeological expeditions. This piece of Nome writing was essential to deciphering their unique language. Although this text is linear, Nome text often branches off from a central point. Interestingly, each branch tends to be written by a different author. What is this? Oh, this is my translator. We're nearly ready. Felix and I have finished construction, and she says calibrating the device won't take long. Fortunately, the Attlerock's lack of atmosphere will make calibration simple. After all this time, I'm thrilled to finally resume our search. I guess I can't translate this thing? Okay, so all the writing and words and stuff are these little symbols, and then they swirl around. So it's like a pattern in a pattern. That indicates one message, and then this other swirl indicates the other person's message. Okay. Alright, there were a couple of other rooms here. The strange rock moving around in this grotto appears to react to conscious observation. The level-headed among us realize there must be some sort of optical illusion at play, but Gabbro claims the rock exists in all possible states until it is observed, whatever that means. Whatever's actually happening, both sides of this debate agree the effect is extremely creepy. some sort of like quantum collapse. This is our solar system. Okay. Alright, so we've heard of these places before, at least some of them. Brittle Hollow. Looks like there's 2 moons. One is like a lava place. That's cool. Hourglass Twins. Ember and Ash. I saw this satellite when I was looking out into space, and then this is Giant's Deep. That's the ocean planet with more junk orbiting around it. Dark Bramble is out here. That's where that anglerfish came from, and that has a moon. And what are these things? There's a dotted ellipse. I don't know what that's supposed to signify. I can't zoom into it. Something is at a 90-degree angle to all the other orbits. Is it like a Pluto or something? Ah, good. Hornfels. There you are. I just finished pre-flight observations and local conditions are good. Time to get our newest astronaut off the ground. You'll be our first astronaut ever equipped with the Nome translator too. I confess I've been giddy all day just thinking about it. You're better equipped than ever to unravel the mysteries of the Nome. You and Hal should be very proud of your work. Tell me, what's your plan once you're in space? Gonna wing it. Planning to follow in the footsteps of Feldspar and the great Outer Wilds Ventures tradition, are you? I might have guessed. Well, see if you can't put that translator tool to good use while you're out there. Well then, it looks like all that's left is to send you off. All in all, it's a fine day for a launch. Ready to die in space. I'm not one for superstition, but isn't that kind of unlucky to say before a launch? At any rate, here are the launch codes. Try not to worry too much. Our ships are every bit as safe as Slate could be persuaded to make them. Best of luck out there. Let me know if I can help you with anything. Alright, we've got our launch code. Anything else? This is odd. According to my redshift calculations, every single galaxy in this image is moving away from us. Derp and Dom, welcome to the chat. Yes, I hear that people love this game and live vicariously through other people playing it. This is a completely blind playthrough. All I know about it is that there's a guy that plays a banjo in front of a campfire. And that's it. So I'm exploring it with fresh eyes. Feel free to hang out. I'll be playing most of today. The farther away a galaxy is, the faster it appears to be moving away. Alright, so laws of physics are similar to ours. It's almost as if the entire universe is expanding. But if that was true, is everything closer together in the past? And how far back can we extrapolate? Did the universe have a beginning? This reminds me of a podcast that I actually just started listening to yesterday. It's pretty good. I'm gonna plug it because it's really good, not because I'm sponsored. It's called Crash Course Pods: The Universe. Are all these notes saying the same thing? At first I thought the points of light in this image were stars, but they're not. They're galaxies. And this image covers just a tiny patch of the whole sky, which means the universe contains at least 1,000 times more galaxies than we previously imagined. I think I need to sit down. Alright, let's get out of this. Question about the DLC, and I always have this question about DLC. Is it post-game DLC? Or am I going to be missing something by playing through without it? Oh, hello. It's not post-game. Alright, these are all the memories I have. Okay. Yeah, well, we'll see. As long as I'm not missing big chunks that I can't go back to, then we'll just start with the base game. Alright, so what? That statue sucked out our experiences? The statue looked at me and opened its eyes. Cool, thank you. Whoa, whoa, the statue was doing what? So its eyes opened and then you saw images from your own memories and glowing lights flying around? You mean like a hallucination? Listen, no offense, but are you okay to launch, like, medically speaking? You know what? Don't worry about it. Maybe you should sit down for a bit and take it easy. I'd hate for anything bad to happen if you tried to launch when you weren't feeling great. But hey, when you are ready, then you can make the most of our translator too. Can't believe it's all grown up and leaving for space already. For real though, I'm glad you're the one carrying it and not like Ryback. They'd fall out. They'd fall on it for sure. So if you want to do a short trip to just get your space legs under you, you could check out the ruins on the Attlerock. I'd love to learn what those are. Okay. So we have a little bit of a nudge. Game is making it seem optional. But maybe go to Attlerock first. This is not the same way that I went up. Are you going into space today? Are you going into space and never coming back like Feldspar did? Yeah. Definition of an open world or open universe game, right? Hornfeld says Feldspar went away into space and didn't come back. Hornfeld says Feldspar was the best pilot ever, but no one knows what happened to them. Hornfeld probably shouldn't be telling you stuff like this. Hornfeld says that too. But if Feldspar disappeared, you might disappear too, right? You're not as good as Feldspar, so you should be really careful not to get lost. I'm glad everybody has as much confidence in me as I have in everybody else. Seems like everyone's worried about things blowing up, but don't really want to do anything about it. I mean, I don't know if you were here when I practiced the flight, the lander flight, or whatever, but he's probably right. I have a feeling we're going to get a repeat of that pretty soon. And I mean, he was wearing a cowboy hat, so you gotta trust what he thinks. Alright, this is our ship, yeah? This is our suit. Okay, good. I mean, I eventually got it. It wasn't pretty. Okay, this is the only thing that I looked up, and that is, do you need to take notes? The consensus on Reddit seemed to be no, that your ship log tracks pretty much everything that you would need to take notes on. Rumor mode. Interesting. Okay, so that guy told me about the lunar ruins. In my previous playthroughs of Riven and Abduction, I basically set up a big note cam so you could see my notebook that I was taking physical notes on, but that doesn't seem necessary uh, as much here. God, I'm sorry for the pronunciation of your name, SNK Sith Master. First time in the chat. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for chatting. SNK, alright. Keep notes if you're hardcore. I don't know if anybody would describe me as that. But I do have my notebook, handy dandy notebook, just in case. I hear there are Nome ruins somewhere on Attlerock. No one knows what they are or why they were built. Text in the observatory talks about calibrating some sort of device on the Attlerock. Right. Okay, well, I'll keep my notebook around, but probably don't need to show it off on camera. Alright, so we are on Timberhearth. We might as well go to the Attlerock first. Does this show us anything we didn't know about already? The Interloper, is that the name of that thing at 90 degrees? Some sort of comet? Guess we'll want to suit up first. Hmm. I imagine I could go to all of these places. Oxygen refill, that sounds important. Spot a tree, walk towards it, enjoy. A simple 3-step process. Alright, everybody buckle up. New map. Oh, okay. Ah, alright. So that is not what I saw. That's different. So that's a comet, but we still have this outer dotted orbit. Looks like we can lock on somewhere. Can we lock on to... Yeah. Cool. So we're tracking it. I did not get the DLC. I figured based on how today goes, I'll probably pick it up. That's headed towards a yes so far. Okay, so we can equip our tools while in the ship, we're locked on hold to match velocity. I see an autopilot. I don't really want to use that as a crutch just yet. Oh, I see. Oh no. Oh, I'm gonna crash. I'm gonna crash, I'm gonna crash, I'm gonna crash. Oh, Jesus. Can I crash and die? Landing mode. Whoop. I think we made it! Alright. So it looks like I can crash, but cannot die. That's a good combination. Alright, we've got our little scope. Trees detected. Cool. This is the guy that was whistling, yeah? Oh, hey, it's you! Ground control didn't tell me you were launching. Long time no see. Actually, like, it's been a long time since I've seen anyone. Is that you whistling? Probably, or actually definitely. The other travelers carry instruments, so they don't bother whistling. You can pick up their music with a signal scope, you know. I did know. Best spot for that's the North Pole. Great reception. The North Pole's marked in red on your mini-map. The Outer Rock's a pretty small moon, really. Just go north. You can't miss it. Don't go. I mean, anything else you wanted to ask? The lunar outpost saw more traffic back when our ships were less sophisticated and needed more frequent repairs. Nowadays, it's mostly used to keep a set of eyes on things. Sometimes Chert comes by to say hello, but Gabbro's Gabbro, and you know how Ryback feels about unnecessary spaceflight. I would be too, man. Just hanging out on a rocking chair on the moon? Seems lonely. A little. I'm in touch with ground control, Ornfels and Gossam mostly, and they radio up to chat now and then. When ground control forgets I'm up here, and they usually do, I launch my little scout at the village. They forget about you? I don't blame them. For one, I don't check in as often as the other travelers since I'm always in one place. And it's not so bad up here, really. At least it's peaceful and quiet. You don't always get that in our solar system, let alone in our village. Oh, stars above, you're serious, aren't you? That's just depressing. Well, welcome to the Lunar Outpost, which apparently the space program doesn't bother to teach anyone anymore. When we first started Outer Wilds, travelers used to bring their ships here all the time for repairs. Our spacefaring technology's improved loads since then, but the older ships tend to fall apart a lot, like more than they do now. Using the outpost cut down on the number of launches and landings taking place in the village, and also the number of fires. Nowadays, though, it's mostly just me up here, raising saplings from Timberhearth and keeping an eye on things. Alright, so we've got our mini-map. Shows our ship. That is our planet up there with the geysers. Yeah, the game's visuals, it's definitely got like a cartoony vibe. It reminds me a lot of Spore in that the planets are all just like little blobs floating around. How do I get out of this crater? There we go. Let's see. Let's go around the equator. It's got kind of that timeless feel, almost like cell shading, like Wind Waker. How that game didn't even really need an HD remake. It still looks so good. Okay, got a little crash ship or something. Yeah, everything's smoothed out, right? So, it's going to be hard to say, oh, crappy textures when the textures are intentionally vague. To harmonica? Somebody on the planet playing the harmonica? The more realistic your graphics get, the more in danger you are, right? Because you're kind of getting closer to the uncanny valley. Is that the interloper up there? Like, you gotta do realistic graphics really well. Okay, we're on the North Pole here. Whoop, whoop, ah, shoot. I doubted myself. Should have trusted my instincts, like Peppy said. Peppy hair? Anybody? Son of a bee. Hey, alright. Esker's signal scope log. Day 48. Still not picking up Rybeck's banjo from Brittle Hollow. I'm sure they're fine, but I'll feel better once I can hear their music. Day 51. Listen to Chert play for a while today. Unrelated. Someone should tell Porphy and Gossa their flirting is not subtle from an aerial perspective. Day 55. Banjo music coming in loud and clear today. Sounds like Rybeck's doing okay. That oaf, I was worried. 63. Today I thought I heard something. Strange. I don't know, it was probably nothing. No, it's back again today too. Something strange is coming from Timber Hearth. I know this is crazy, but the sound from Timber Hearth sounds exactly like Feldspar's harmonica. But Feldspar disappeared in space ages ago. I definitely just heard the harmonica coming from Timber Hearth. It can't be them. It's still here. This is creepy. Maybe my signal scope's broken? I'd better talk to Nice. You don't control the player, you control the universe, and the player is never moving in the game. In like a game development perspective, like the coding is you controlling the universe, not like a literal. Yeah, interesting. I guess it's easier to do it that way in this case. Otherwise, why bother? Okay. So let's try to confirm. Wonder if I can pinpoint exactly where on the planet it's coming from. If I keep it in the green, eventually the planet will rotate and I'll be able to see a house or something. Unless it's coming from like inside the planet. Right, if there's like this big crater up top, if that's kind of a hollowed out part of the planet, then it might not be on the surface at all. So then my question is something like this going to be in my ship's log, or should I write it down? Yeah, I think it's inside the crater on the North Pole. Okay. We're still looking for that device, right? The alien device. Maybe we just go directly to the South Pole. And we're also about to die. Yeah. Okay, that's good to know. Alright, I will write that down once we find some oxygen. So what? 5 minutes of oxygen? That sounds about right. I did see some plants on the ship. I figured that was a clue that that will fill up your oxygen. Okay, so harmonica, parentheses feldspar, on timber hearth, dash, North Pole crater question mark. Alright, and I suppose that means I can move my ship to get closer access to oxygen, but I think I'll just keep an eye on it for now. What's this business? Okay, so these walls have a similar texture to the alien walls in the museum. Oh. Okay, that was an accident. I seem to have moved that ball somehow, which aligned with the walls. Interesting. Now, there are other places for this thing to go, yeah? How does it work? It just follows my cursor? Is that some sort of emoticon that the community uses? So it seems to line up to a planet? Is it following? Yes. Okay, I'm sure I will come to understand what you're talking about. So each of these... Wait. What? Uh... Ah, okay. More memory flashes. Going backwards. What? Bad dream or something? You still look half asleep. That's a negative on being deceased. I know it's tradition to sleep under the stars the night before you launch, but if you ask me, it makes you all a bit jumpy. Okay, so is this Majora's Mask time rewinding or a Souls-like type mechanic? Again, I have no idea even the genre of this game. Not that I'm asking you to tell me. I'm just thinking out loud. So we have the launch code, so we don't need to do all of that business again. Yeah, I've never flown a ship before, right? Maybe we check out the crater. Let's see. Metroid Brainia. That is interesting. Am I gonna land in here or land outside and try to jump in there? Okay. Um, ship log updated. Are they in that plant? Hey yo, hatchling. Thought you were taking that tin can of yours into space today. No, that was yesterday. Me, I saw something crash over the horizon and didn't like what I was seeing in the pictures my little scout was sending back, so I thought I'd come over here to have myself a look. Dark bramble seed, do you think so? It's nothing I've ever seen on Timberhearth before, so you're probably onto something there. Whatever it is, put it down. It put down roots in a hurry. I don't like the look of this thing, hatchling, and that's a fact. You'll set Marl and Hal loose on it. Let's get rid of this mess sooner rather than later, and no one can remove an unwanted plant faster than a tree keeper can. I'll have to get a look at what's inside the seed first, though. Don't want to set anybody to hacking up a potentially dangerous plant without a better idea what's lurking inside there. Tuff can help me haul the old scout launcher over here. Obviously, the opening is too small for someone to fit inside, and anyway, it's not going to blindly stick my hands into anything that looks so unpleasant as this seed does. It's a way to lose an arm or two. So I need to get a scout launcher over here. It's 100% coming from there, though. So we'll write bramble seed. Oh, I already have one. Okay. Yeah. Error duplicate signal? Okay. It's just like a vast expanse in there? Weird. Let's try a rear view. Oh shit. Alright, let's do that one more time. There was like a lantern, like an anglerfish, no? Yeah, what? But it's not a fish. Or it's the skeleton of a fish? Huh. I liked this crater. You threw a little scout in there, and you're telling me it's bigger on the inside than on the outside? This is going to be a chore to chop up, and no mistake. Can we even remove a seed that doesn't have the decency to stay the same size all the way through? Maybe I better grab an extra axe, or 3, just in case. Harmonica from inside the seed. Huh. Don't know what to tell you there. The only harmonica player I know is Feldspar, and they disappeared ages ago. Listen here, don't go telling Nice about the harmonica music, okay? They'll never let me get rid of this darn seed if they suspect it has any musical talent. Back in my younger days, I explored everywhere there is to go on Timberhearth and never saw anything there is to see and saw everything there's to see and then some. Trust me, we don't have anything like this. I reckon this is from Dark Bramble, if it's from anywhere. Okay, so we have some mysteries. That's weird. So these entrances are 180 degrees apart, but it looked like a similar path. Maybe off by like 15, 20 degrees or so.
Hey, listen.
Alright, there are a lot of vines here. Derp, is it derp and dumb or derp and doom? Thank you for the follow in either case. Derp and dumb. Alright, that was my original thought. I'm not one to plug socials, but I did set up a Discord that if you want to hang out and chat. I love thinking and talking about games even when I'm not playing them. So it's a place that we can chat if you want. Exclamation point social in the chat. Okay, I can't get in there. Or can I jump and go in there? Ow. No, that was a bad idea. I can't get in there. So maybe we just let it sit for now. Cool. See you in there. So far, I mean, I have like a spoiler warning in the chat. I prefer if people don't spoil games I play, but if you scroll up enough, you'll see potential spoilers for other games that I have streamed. So just beware. Still not really sure how to handle spoilers in Discord. Might need to make a separate channel for it. Alright, are we going back to the moon? I feel like it was very rudely interrupted. Also, where is the moon? Yeah, I mean, ultimately I'm being too dramatic about it. There's like 3 people in the channel, in the server, so really not all too concerned. Get over here, buddy. What are you doing? Oh wait, I'm pressing the wrong pressing the wrong button. So what triggered that? Right? First of all, and again, these are rhetorical questions. Was that blue light the interloper? And was it just random? Or did I do something on the moon? How how am I not landing on this thing? Wait, was it really just a dream? Uh. Okay. Wow, okay. I would not have would never have realized that. Why is there a giant hole on the moon now? Alright. Step 1, get on the friggin' moon. Oop, oop, oop. Alright. We made it. So... it was a dream. So I dreamed that the ruins were there, but actually there's just a giant crater. Huh. Well, let's go to the South Pole and see what's going on. It's interesting how I dreamed the harmonica, but it was actually there. No, we still got these ruins here. So before I woke up, I was starting to realize that each of these troughs make the circles point to a different planet. Right? I don't remember what the planets' names are. Planet with the molten moon. That is this one. All cracky. And it seems like I should be able to logic this out anyway, but we'll make some notes anyway. Where are you going? Where are you going? That's the water planet. I'm thinking the one I need to put this into is that blue star symbol. That I saw on the wall in the museum, but we're going to try out the other ones first. There's also a lower level to this thing. Now I'm paranoid that that thing's going to come back. This is like a sunburst with a triangle in it. That is the star. Get out of the way, planet. What star question mark? Alright, before we put that in the last hole, let's check out down here. Got some writing. Coleus. I was upstairs testing the eye signal locator. That's what I was playing with. And it can hear and follow the signals from the sun, Giant's Deep, and Brittle Hollow. Alright. Sun, Giant's Deep, Brittle Hollow. However, something strange is happening when I ask the eye signal locator to follow the eye's signal. The device's indicator rotates wildly and never points to just one direction. Oh, so is that what's going to happen? This is a curious result. It's possible the eye has stopped calling out its signal. I see. Most likely calibrated the locator incorrectly. Private, my apprentice, and I will make adjustments and try again. An update. Disappointingly, everything is correctly calibrated after all. Saddens me to posit this, my friends, but I believe this locator cannot detect the eye's signal. We would need to build a more sensitive device if we want to locate the eye of the universe. Eye of the universe. Then we will build it. Don't lose hope, Cassava. Our search for the eye is what brought our clan to this place. We won't give up so easily. Alright, so that is... remove scroll. Whoa! What? Okay, so that puts the writing there, but do I have any reason to remove it? I guess to swap it out? Where should this new, more sophisticated locator be built? It may need to be larger than this eye signal locator is. The southern glacier on Brittle Hollow has ample available space. I could construct a new building to house this proposed locator. Okay, southern glacier. Trying to keep an eye on my oxygen. Nona and those of us originally stranded on Ember Twin built a quantum moon locator there, but the heat of the sun made its construction challenging. Wouldn't recommend building on that planet. So let's build there. Southern Glacier on Brittle Hollow. I imagine our young friend Kanoi would enjoy that immensely. He's always held a great interest in the eye, especially for a child born so long after the crash. I will begin construction on Brittle Hollow's south pole immediately then. Okay. Ooh, wonderful. Now I don't need to die. Okay, wow. Wow, I've seen this ruin in other travelers' pictures, but seeing it for myself, really, it's really old, isn't it? So I'm not the first one. Sorry, my controller is fading in and out here. I'm not the first one to find this thing. Coolest day of my life. Okay. Time for some official notes. So this is some kind of Nomai locator. It can point out the different planets, which is incredibly cool, by the way, but from what little I can understand of the writing here, I think it was built to try to find something specific. I'm not sure. I was able to translate something about the South Pole of Brittle Hollow, so I'll fly there and see if I can learn more. Yep, just gonna get back in the old ship and take off. Totally safe. Mostly safe. Oh, stars above. Was that me recording? Or is that somebody else recording? Alright, let's check out that last hole. I have a feeling it's just gonna flail around wildly, right? Yeah. So that's the eye. Just do a little picture of that. And the eye is the center of the universe? Or am I just making that assumption? Alright, get me out of here. Ooh, hello. Let's check this place out. Oh, I'm in zero gravity. There we go. Got another tape recorder here. Ooh, okay, I can refuel my jetpack. Very nice. Chert's research notes, property of Chert. This is an old crater. The neat thing here is that the composition of the samples I took from the impact site matches the composition of the ice on the outskirts of Dark Bramble. I'd posit the Attlerock was hit with a piece of the planet that used to be where Dark Bramble now lies. Follow up on, maybe there are more fragments of the old planet Dark Bramble destroyed on other astral bodies in the solar system. Interesting. Why is there such creepy music? Oh, it's happening again, isn't it? A dream, huh? You are liars. But how are you lying the same lie? I feel like I'm getting memed on. Been met with a terrible fate, haven't you? Alright. I'm getting an idea of the community here. You know the ship's a death trap, right? Well, yeah, it's a death trap, but a really powerful death trap. But you suddenly care about safety now? So is this on a timer? It doesn't seem to be top of mind to anybody. Interesting. So this is kind of like a quest log more than anything. Okay, so that doesn't give me much more to go on at this point. Ryback headed to Brittle Hollow to investigate something the Nome were doing at the South Pole. Oh, okay, so that was Ryback's recording. Decided to build a larger, more sophisticated eye signal locator. Brittle Hollow, South Pole. What does the green and the gray mean? Seems like the green ones I'm able to mark. No. That's not it. Okay. As long as I don't need to know now, then I don't need to be told. Okay, so we're going to Brittle Hollow then. Southern Glacier. I don't know north and south in my ship. Whoops. Oh, there's like a black hole in there? Autopilot is helpful. We're looking for a southern glacier. Ah, okay. I see. Not a ton of plant life here. Alright, this is the North Pole, right? So let's go to the South Pole first. Here we go. Oop. Come on, come on, you can make it. Alright, that should be good enough. Oh, Jesus. Can I not jump up here? There we go. Now, this isn't gonna work at all, is it? Get a little closer. That's better. Alright. So we're looking for some other sort of ruins. Try not to get smashed by a falling lava rock. Can I get in here? Doesn't look too promising, does it? Another ring around here. Oh, come on. Oh, how did it never tell me that? All right, now we're in business. Hmm. All right, so I'm guessing the thing is in that dome, but there's doesn't seem to be an entrance to the dome here. I'll fly over it and see if there's a hole up top. Otherwise, there might be an entrance somewhere else that leads me to it. Actually, hmm, there's nothing at the top there. Wait a minute. Whose ship is this? Is that Rhinebeck's ship? Hmm. Alright, can we hear any banjo music? Here's the banjo player, yeah? Alright, I don't think I want to go in there. Yeah, that's definitely a black hole. No, no, no! Hmm. Uh-oh. Well, now I can hear it. Am I dead here? Alright, so that was more of a wormhole than a spaghettifier. But, probably gonna run out of oxygen before I can get back. Yeah. Maybe if I get lucky, it'll smack right into me? Oh shit, am I gonna pull this off? I'm gonna fall right back into the black hole. No. No. Okay, this happens every time you die. Now, did I die because the planet smacked into me? You're lucky I'm in a time loop, because otherwise I'd be super dead. You're lucky I don't have you grounded for medical reasons, because I have no idea what you're talking about. Alright, checks out. These people are nothing if not consistent. Alright, now we go back to that planet and don't fall into a wormhole. Oop. I'm sorry, what? Autopilot smashed me right into the... Okay. We're learning. Okay. It's a little bit of a scramble, but we got there. No, no, stop trying to crash me, autopilot. Okay, don't do autopilot until you have a clear shot at the planet. I'm confused. Why did it say accelerating toward the planet while it was shooting me backwards? Where is he? Is he inside the planet too? Sure seems like it. Alright. We're gonna go check out a different spot. Wait, what? I'm locked on to Timberhearth. How did that happen? Well, that's why it was smashing me into Timberhearth. There. Oop, oop, oop. Need my suit. Need my suit. Need my suit. I'm dead. That's pretty funny. Step 1, put your suit on. Step 2, tag the correct planet. Step 3, no, what? Okay, why is autopilot just smashing me into this planet? Gotta be a straight trajectory. Okay. Oh boy. That moon just smacked me out of the sky there. I need like a clip show of all the stupid deaths. Yeah, I guess not. Autopilot's killed me more than killed myself. Okay, here we go. Planet. We're gonna tag the planet. And we're gonna fly there ourselves and not get smashed by the moon. I see you there. Hmm. Get on there. Get on there. Land, damn you, land! Okay, I'm not dead yet. Okay, we're gonna go to this white thing over here. An identified signal, that's probably a good thing. I like the look of this blue thing over here. Escape pod. Escape pod 1. Distress beacon. Okay. And it's hooked up. Is everyone unharmed? One was badly injured from the escape pod's impact. We're incredibly fortunate. This is good news, at least. Have we heard from escape pod 2 or 3? No, I'm unable to make contact. My equipment can hear the other 2 escape pods' distress signals, however. If it's any comfort, both pods must be structurally intact. I'll continue calling for them. My gratitude. If we can thatch, the moon is approaching again. Everyone brace yourselves swiftly. The volcanic moon has returned. Oh, I know all about the volcanic moon. Be cautious of falling ash and debris. I believe the moon has passed. This planet doesn't appear eager to have guests. We're certainly unwelcome on its surface. We need to find shelter, and quickly. The volcanic moon won't be gone for long. I observed several promising sites below the surface, but we'll need to construct a way for everyone to climb safely down this cliff. Perhaps we could build platforms? Okay, so this is the, apologies for never remembering their name, but this is the aliens recording. What is over here? God. Oh god. Oh, I overshot it. Ooh, what is this? Launching Escape Pod 3, launching Escape Pod 2, now launching Escape Pod 1. So is that their computer system or something? Is there more here? Begin flight log. Escape Pod 1, vessel's been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated. Awaiting departure from vessel. Collision imminent. Preparing for impact. Scanning external environment. Scan complete. Minor structural instabilities detected. Pockets of breathable air detected. Adequate solar energy detected. Verdict. Hospitable. So they decided to hang out on this planet. Emergency escape hatch. Oh, hello. Ooh, and this is a way down. Precarious. No, 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 no. Okay. Use caution. A black hole sleeps below. You must not slip. Oh, really? Oh man, I died so many times. Let's see, I fell into a black hole and then fell into it again and died. My ship got hit by a moon as it was rotating around a planet. Of note, be sure not to wander far from here. Though this area is somewhat unstable, it's safer than any we've found so far. Temporary settlement's finished, but remember to be cautious of falling rocks and dust created by meteor impacts. Okay. I'm gonna need to figure out an oxygen situation here. I think this is where we need to be, though. I don't know if I waste my time looking for trees. Would there be any plants around here? Hmm. Oh shit, there's a tree over there. How do I get over there? Okay, now can I get up? Pain of your absence is sharp and haunting, and I would give anything not to know it. Anything but never knowing you at all, which would be worse. I can only hope that you're safe, Keek, wherever you are. Okay, I can't get up there from here. So I'm probably dead. Ooh. So what, the ship was trying to get to the eye, but then Plant Thing grabbed it and put it in a prison? Okay, I don't really have time to investigate too much. Can't understand, why did the vessel crash in that place? Was the vessel unwell in some way? No, and I checked before the warp. The warp core and navigation systems were both well. The warp to follow the curious signal from the eye of the universe where it arrived was wrong. It wasn't where we tried to go. Suppose it wasn't a problem with the vessel, but with our destination. I'm afraid for our friends in Escape Pod 3. Okay, so we're going to try to find Escape Pod 3. I'm running low on oxygen and jetpack fuel. Ooh, okay. We have oxygen. Wonderful. I'd like to get up there without wasting all of my fuel. We can hear the other escape pod's distress signals, which gives me hope. Foley, are you still here? I'm unsure how to survive this place without you. I'm unsure how to be me without you. Okay. Good. I need to find a way back up to that eye symbol. Some writing up here. Is the hardest part of this tragedy not knowing who we may have lost, or will the hardest part come later when we learn? Well, Aunt Mulleray. Don't suppose I could find... Oh, what the hell? A piece of ground's just falling? I don't suppose I could find some jetpack fuel somewhere. Oh, good. This is the place that I needed to be in. Right. This knowledge is too dear to lose. Here's everything we can recall about the signal we encountered while aboard the vessel. The signal was older than the universe itself. This is the most significant detail. No Nomai clan has ever encountered anything like it. How can anything in this universe be older than the universe itself? Imagine what rare and profound knowledge it might offer. We must find this eye of the universe. The signal looked like an eye, round with a circle in the center, much like a pupil. Suppose the signal was looking for something. Okay. I'm guessing I can't access the ship log when I'm not on the ship, right? Okay, I hope I didn't need to go there. Is there anything else? Probably just lore here. You know, this looks interesting. Given concerns about our settlement stability, where should we conduct a new, less temporary shelter? I believe we should migrate to the northern glacier. Building beneath the crust again would shelter us from the volcanic moon's eruptions. What if we use gravity crystals to craft a stable path? We need to stay close to the escape pod so Felix can monitor incoming messages. We can't be rescued if we aren't present to respond. I don't believe anyone's coming to save us, Thatch. We must save ourselves. I agree. We're here because the eye signal called to us and we followed. But if we're to find it, we need not merely survive but thrive. This is a wise point, Plume, and eloquently made. Moving to the northern glacier will keep us safer. That is what we should do. So there's gravity crystals, right? We learned about those, and we're going to use them now. Yep. Okay. My hope is this will lead us to the northern glacier. Okay. My hope is that I can jetpack across this gap. Nope. Fuck. That sucks. Okay, is the problem that we flew too high? We kind of broke through the pull of the gravity crystal. Pre-flight checklist? Haha! This is what I did for myself. Jetpack boost can be triggered with a separate button press manual or anytime upward thrust is used auto. Translator auto equip. So these are settings, yeah? Okay. I didn't realize that, Alright, this is where I can refill health and fuel. I guess I should have explored the ship a little bit more. Okay, there's red things now. Decided to migrate from the old settlement to the northern glacier. They used gravity crystals to craft a stable path beneath the surface. Yeah, that would have been nice if it didn't break apart on me. So the vessel crashed in Dark Bramble, but shot escape pods. 3 never made it out of Dark Bramble. One went to the Hourglass Twins, and one went to Brittle Hollow. Yep, Dark Bramble ensnared the Nomai vessel. Mural of the 3 escape pods evacuating the vessel. Alright, so I basically just need to get back there and not fall into the black hole. Easier said than done. Let's see here. Can we track? We can track the old settlement. Let's do that. Hopefully that makes it easier to get back to where we were. Is there a third-person view of this spaceship? Or are we stuck with first person? This is literally the only way I know how to land. Is just smash into the planet. Where am I? There we go. Oh, I'll say hull breach. And I can't repair it. Alright, that's a one-way trip. Back here. Where did the hatch bust out of? Oh, I see. Did I do this on accident last time? Wow. That was, really lucky of me. Oh boy. No. Shit, no. That was close. Alright, I need to get back to the area with the gravity crystals. That was over here? Yes. Interesting. That part of the planet hasn't broken off this time. Oh shit. Get in there, get in there, get in there, get in there. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna need some oxygen soon. Hopefully there's some trees in here. Okay. This must be the northern settlement. Ooh, okay, we've got a little beam up point there. Ghost matter. Okay, I know that that's scary. I probably don't want to touch it. There's a skeleton. Alright, I'm not going to tempt fate at this point. When there's so much more to explore. Got a tree in here. That's good. More ghost matter. Is that upstairs? Yeah, we've got some... Oh no, is this like a school or something? Huh. This writing is messed up? Weird. How about this one over here? Can I put this down? No. How about up here? That's nothing. Okay. Let's try going down. Oh. Alright. So we can't really go down. What am I supposed to be doing? Investigating the village, I guess. Is this where I came from? Well, they're all dead. Which doesn't really bode well. For me. Alright, we've got some writing over here. Interesting. This writing is... Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. Lord. I Shrine District. Black Hole Forge District. Meltwater District. School District. Let's write this stuff down. Meltwater. I Shrine. It's interesting, these bottom three tend to seem to build on each other, but the top one is not. I've seen this Black Hole Forge symbol on other planets. Okay, and then there's this. So is this the school district? Is this an elevator? What? Oh shit. Okay. Meltwater district. Can I get out here? I can. Interesting. Okay, so it's kind of like an elevator. Black Hole Forge controls. Can I walk on this? Yes, okay. Black Hole Forge controls. What did that do? Oh. Okay, that was probably a good thing. Getting a bit low on oxygen again. Oh. Sweet. The Ash Twin project requires a powerful, highly advanced warp core. Okay. So they are literally melting snow into water here. Hence the name of the district. Makes sense. We've got a scroll that we can pop into here. Solution 2. We could craft a new advanced warp core inspired by the vessel's warp core. Spire. Abandoning the vessel's warp core and its crashing means losing valuable knowledge. This is true, however, it's knowledge we have little hope of recovering. It would be best to relearn, I think. The greatest challenge here, I think, is we don't have the design for such a powerful core, or any of the original crafters of the vessel's core. No, but Poke was apprenticed to Anona, created the original design, and our Black Hole Forge is adept at crafting simpler cores. Okay, so I'm going to craft a core at the Black Hole Forge. I believe I can be of use here. The vessel's warp core was created before my time, but Anona explained many of his designs to me. Safest path for our clan. The safest path, next one, our goal is worth the risk. Is it though? We've tried for so long to find something that I and others now believe might be impossible to find. If the search for the eye is a futile one, we should choose the option with the least potential for harm. I'd very much like to craft such a powerful core. More relevantly, I believe the Black Hole Forge crew and I could recreate the basic design. Okay, so that's a pretty good hint at what we need to do. We already used the controls to move something related to Forge. There's another one. That something was put pretty high up into this cavern, so we're going to be trying to make our way upwards. Solution 1. We could retrieve the warp core from the vessel. Vessel's warp core is broken at best. Recall, those present when the vessel crashed said it sustained lethal injuries. There's no guaranteed reward for this risk. Perhaps we could still repair it. My grandmother told me there was little time to assess the nature or extent of the damage. Even if it's no longer functional, the old core could be a valuable blueprint, provided we're able to transport it back here. It would require return to the dark bramble plume. Plumes, my father said, many good Nome perished there. My mentor and his old mentor once discovered and studied an anglerfish fossil on Embertwin. Using that knowledge, we could avoid the anglerfish entirely. Interesting. Is that what we saw in the seed? I remember that anglerfish fossil we used to play in Fossil Fish Cave when we were children. What Mallory and I learned from that fossil would theoretically help us evade the anglerfish, but our hypothesis was never tested on a live specimen. Okay. Continue to go up this way. Feels strange trying to recreate Anona's warp core without him. At times it still feels strange to no longer be his very young apprentice. The Black Hole Forge is in my care and not his. Hypothesis. This will always feel strange. Even though my time with him was short, I miss my old mentor deeply. To have the chance to try this is thrilling, but I don't want to disappoint everyone. I think I can do this, probably, but what if excitement has eluded my assessment of my own abilities? Was I wrong in volunteering to build it? I was born in this star system and never saw Nona's warp core with my own 3 eyes. I only know what he taught me. What if I've bitten off a larger portion than I can consume? Still, all I can give is my best. And as Anona would say, should my best prove insufficient, then we will find another way to achieve what's needed. I have Clarion Root in the Forge, and I have my clan. I'm not alone. get to. Oh, okay. Okay, so that is an up and down switch. Yes. Good. I feel like I want to go up. Is there nothing up here? Oh, no, there's a little door over here. Interesting. So I'm pretty much in the northern cap, so if I need to come back here, it's a pretty good landmark for me. I don't know if there's anything up here. I am running out of fuel. Alright, there's more stuff over here. This relates to the planets in the system. And then this is the black hole forge symbol up here. What do I do with it? Hmm. Unclear. Ooh, nice jetpack fuel. Feldspar's spare jetpack fuel. It's annoying to schlep across the planet to the ship if I can't use my jetpack, so I'm leaving this here. Checked with my little scout. I do too use it, Hornfels, you burnt marshmallow. The scout's integrity reading said that place of Brittle Hollow is stable as any, but who knows? If the fuel's still around, feel free to use it. If not, well, wherever you're reading this note, I'm sure you've got bigger problems. Okay. Let's go over here. That's weird. This is going up. Can I change that at all? I don't see a control. The Hanging City below. Okay. Not where I need to be. To our friends on Brittle Hollow, I just warped here from the White Hole Station on the other side of Brittle Hollow's black hole. Our design worked. We've successfully recreated warp travel. I don't know how close it is to Anona's original design, but as long as what we've built works, then I'm delighted. I knew we could do it. Cassava, I hope you're reading this. Wait, this can't be correct. Clary, have you seen these readings? If they were accurate, they would violate causality. There must be an equipment error somewhere. I'm returning to the White Hole Station. If you and Root meet me there, we can run a full diagnostic and hopefully locate the problem. Don't tell Cassava. Huh. Okay. Still can't really interact with this business. Need to get back to where we were before. It's like a little, yeah, a little cave thing. Okay, let's do this cautiously. Okay, I need to get to the forge, right? Where was that big hallway? Here. This. So we're in Meltwater now, which is floor 2. Floor 3 is Eye Shrine. Oh, 4 you can't get to with this. Can you get to it with this one? No. Okay, well that's gonna change our plan, but at least we can explore this floor. Maybe. Hmm. Okay, that's what I saw from up top. I was pressing the wrong button there for a second. There's the Eye Shrine. Okay, we've got an up elevator with no control. Let's go down here. Good. Oxygen. Good. This is like a church. Be welcomed in this place. This shrine is a space to reflect on what brought us to this star system, a signal from the Eye. We observed the Eye signal in our travels and followed it here to find its source. What we know is this: the source of the signal, which we've chosen to call the Eye of the Universe, is older than the universe itself. How does that work? What is the mechanic? That's weird. It's not time-based because I spent a lot of time there. Unless every time it gives you more time? Interesting. Alright, well, we're gonna stop this here and pick up probably later today. Little lunch break. So thank you for watching, hanging out and chatting with me, and we'll see you again.